It's Maxie.
What? Stay here. I don't want you involved in this.
Involved in what? Help! Help! You have to cut him down! Please cut him down, Mike, please! Cut him down!
What are you doing with my son?
Lucky, he got a call.
Lucky left you alone with Cameron and Jake?
No, Cameron is not here. He's at a friend's house, but, I don't think he thought you were going to be released so soon.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't either. Now give me my son and get the hell out of this house.
You have to cut him down! You can't leave him like that!
We can't touch him until the cops get here.
Jason, please, he might still be alive!
He's not. I'm sorry, Max. He shouldn't be in here.
No, I'm not leaving!
Come on, kid. Come on. Come on.
No,
Let's go. Let's go.
please.
Come on. Come on.
You can't leave me while I'm gonna die!
Call 911. Coop's dead.
No, stop saying that. We don't know that for sure. Just call an ambulance, okay? Just get an ambulance. What happened? What happened?
It looks like he stood on the chair, put a noose around his neck, and hung himself.
No, he wouldn't do that. Coop had no reason to kill himself. If he's dead, somebody killed him.
They're on their way. Okay.
Did you hear anything?
No, nothing. I didn't even know Coop was up there.
When was the last time you saw Cooper?
This morning, we spent last night together. He said he wanted to go away with me. I went to go pack my bags, and then I came back here to pick him up. This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Mike, if we can figure out who the last person was to see him and what they wanted.
I already fed and changed him. He was just eating a snack.
Just go.
I told Lucky I would stay.
I'm sure you told Lucky a lot of things to weasel your way into his life and get back at me and Jason.
You know what, Elizabeth? Not everything is about you and Jason.
Well, it is where you're concerned. Because you are so full of anger and spite, you will do anything to get back at us. It's a shame Lucky's too blind to see it. He can do whatever he wants with his own life, but to leave my son alone with you chills me to the bone.
With me, I would never do anything to hurt Jake.
Really? I mean, really, Sam? Is that why you stood there and watched Jake get kidnapped? Is that why you hired 2 armed thugs to harass
Come on, that
us?
was before.
Before what? Before you realized that you could get your hooks into Lucky? And before you could keep this whole game of revenge?
Elizabeth, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing. You need to go.
No, I don't think so. You look very pale. You don't have to do this. Lucky called Audrey. She's on her way over. She's gonna watch Jake for the night. Why don't you lay down and I will wait until she gets here.
We're not gonna spend another second with my son. You need to make plans to break things off with Lucky. Or I'm gonna tell him what a conniving bitch you really are.
I don't doubt that I deserve that. What I did to those boys was unforgivable.
Well, then we agree on something. Now stay out of their lives and mine.
Okay, well, what about Lucky's? I know I've kept things from him, but so have you. Maybe worse, because you were his wife.
I'm tired of defending myself. He was an addict. He was having an affair.
Yes, and you should have let him go.
I was afraid for him. I was afraid he would bottom out
If what? If he found out that you slept with Jason and the son he wanted so badly wasn't his?
Oh, he knows all that now. What he doesn't know about is you.
You are now the one who is filled with spite and anger. You would do anything to get back at me. So what? Does that make you right and me wrong? Everybody's free now, Elizabeth. Everybody is free to make their own choices and be with whoever it is that they want to be with. Go be with Jason. Nobody cares. Lucky and I actually have a chance at being happy together. Or maybe that's it. Is that the problem?
He doesn't know you.
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell him and you'll destroy him once again.
Oh, just get out.
It is not my fault that Jason turned on me and threw me away in the name of protecting me. It is not my fault that you slept with him and got pregnant with his child while you were married to another man. It is not my fault that you lied to your husband and you blew your marriage all to hell. Lucky is with me now.
You're using him.
No, you are wrong. I am falling in love with him.
Tell Coop that I was ready to go.
Go where?
He wanted to go away with me for a few days.
Where?
Well, we talked about going to Canada, but that didn't really matter. He wanted to spend a few days with me.
Did anyone here see or talk to Cadet Barrett after Maxie left?
I did.
What did you two talk about?
I don't believe you love Lucky, or that you're even capable of that emotion.
You know, I really don't care what you think. You know, I am suddenly realizing how surprised I am that I could actually feel something like love after everything that I've been through.
God, I didn't think it could get any worse, and it just did.
Really? Because what happens if it turns out that Lucky has the same feelings and he's falling in love with me? That this arrangement could wind up being permanent and Lucky and Cameron and Jake and I could be a family like you and Jason and Jake and Cameron won't.
You don't deserve a man like Lucky. And my children are not safe around you. I won't let this happen.
Just go, Sam.
Well, that tip was a bust. What happened?
I think one of the stitches popped on her leg when she was putting Jake into his crib.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're white as a ghost. Did you call somebody?
I couldn't. She passed out like 2 seconds before you came in.
Okay, I'm taking you back to the hospital.
I just want to go home.
You can't. The construction on your house won't be finished until tomorrow. And you're bleeding, and you won't be any good to Cameron and Jake in this condition. There's no reason to worry about them.
Just go. I'll stay here with Jake. He'll be fine.
You can't come here. Stop. Look, I didn't know you were here. Please don't be angry still. Aren't you? What happened here? Cooper. He's dead. Maxie found him in his room. He hung himself. They think it's a suicide. But you think otherwise?
Did you see Barrett?
Only after Maxie found him.
Maxie, did Coop express any feelings of sadness or regret, any remorse?
No. Stop trying to act like Coop killed himself. He didn't. I knew him better than anyone. He had nothing to hide.
Well, it looks as if he did. One of the officers found this in Barrett's pocket. It's the missing forensics report. The DNA match off Georgie to her killer.
It doesn't match Johnny Zakara. It matches Coop. He was a text message killer.
That's a lie.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it? A guy who strangles people winds up hanging himself.
You have any doubts about this?
The trademarks match the photos of the ones on the perimeter of the crime scene, as well as the ones walking away from it.
No doubts now.
Thank you.
He was innocent.
I'm sorry, Maxie. Look, Coop felt he had nowhere to go.
We were going away together.
It's a good thing you didn't. You could have ended up a hostage or worse.
Sweetheart, Maxie.
I want to see him. Please, Dad.
No, absolutely not. No.
He didn't have anyone, nobody except for me. I have to at least ride with him in the ambulance.
Maxie, he killed your sister.
No, he did not!
I feel awful for Maxie. First Georgie, now Coop. It's hard to believe. I mean, what kind of reason would Coop have to do something like this?
Well, we're not gonna know what was going through his head now.
Hey, what'd you find?
Okay, I hacked into the police database per your request and left the information you inquired about on your desk, but can I ask why the sudden interest?
I mean, I guess it's possible it could be an open shut case against Cooper, but one thing is bothering me.
What?
I got a call from Cooper. I mean, it couldn't have been much before he died. What would a guy about to kill himself want to tell me?